Jumbo, fellow adventurers, it's Mike Dooley. Time for a spiritual tune-up on Hump Day here. This question is one, as all are, posted below a day or two ago on Facebook or Instagram. This one I haven't really spoken to very much, and so I'm eager to go where I have not yet been in terms of answering your questions on these daily spiritual tune-ups. Mike, how to feel worthy of all you desire? Especially, Mike, how do you attract appreciation from others? Okay, I think those are two different questions. So I'm going to give you two different answers. First, the worthy, and then other people and their appreciation. Uh, you got to get, I want you to understand that you were born worthy. Your dreams are yours as a preview of the infinite possibilities that you can choose to manifest in your life. Your dreams are not yours by accident. You're pre-approved. Being worthy is not something you earn. It's something innate that already exists 100% that you finally recognize. You don't earn worthiness, you recognize you are. Now, that's the question, perhaps. But before I get there, I want you to understand that living here in these sacred jungles of time and space, this is the winner's circle of reality creation. You've already jumped through the hoops, performed, aced the audition. You already know the right people. You've got all the good connections. It's in your bloodline. It's in your DNA. You earned a spot in time and space. Okay? Now that you're here, it's easy street. Thoughts become things. This is the kindergarten of reality creation. But it took a lot to get here. You're qualified. The angels sing your name in praise. You are a forerunner on the razor's edge, learning that thoughts become things. I say it's the kindergarten of reality creation because I know that there are more advanced schools out there, but that's not to minimize the audacious challenge that you accepted to be here, that you earned prior to your arrival of being here. So now let me step back and ask, why is somebody wanting an answer to how do I feel worthy? I'll tell you why. Because they want something that they don't have. And as they dream it, it seems like such a distance. It seems like such a leap. It seems like a totally new orbit. And you kind of feel uncomfortable. Like, I've never been there. Who am I to ask for so much? This discomfort is normal. This sense of, could it be for me? Am I worthy? That's normal. This is not the problem. You do not have a worthy problem. You do not have a problem at all. You just need to understand the nature of reality, okay? That you are the eyes and the ears of God Almighty come alive. And if you can think it, you can have it. If you've dreamed it, it's meant to be. All right, so let's just say, however, that as you align the stars, because you're the one who aligns the stars and changes your tea leaves and changes your palm, let's just say you want to really ramp up your belief in the inevitability of this big dream coming true. And so you want to really see yourself as worthy. Well, how would one begin seeing themselves as worthy? First, don't assume you don't. And second, even if you do, it's not going to stop you. But to kind of really get on board and just become unstoppable, you drill down to truth, as I've been doing in the first part of this equation. Understanding the truth, that you can have it, that your thoughts become things, that your words give you wings, that you're literally pushed on to greatness every single day, that it's not about blood, sweat, and tears. It's not about knowing the right people. It's not about all those old school values that we were taught are necessary to make your dreams come true. That was a bunch of garbage, but at least it hinted that you can make this happen. And that was all you needed to bulldoze through the baloney that they gave you and still prevail. So you don't believe you're worthy? Maybe you don't believe you're worthy. It's a no thing. Let me turn off the volume here. So I want you to get into a place of truly understanding that your birthright is the kingdom, that your inheritance Your divine inheritance is more than you could ever spend. Yes, it's going to feel weird and awkward because everybody's telling you you're getting older and you're falling apart. That's okay. They can tell you that. You can even buy into it. You're still going to crush this when you're rooted in truth. So see the truth, have your dreams, show up in spite of feeling icky and awkward and weird and it's futile to take these baby steps when you dream. And all of a sudden, incrementally, imperceptibly, your world starts changing. And suddenly you're like, damn, I've got love, I've got abundance. I must believe I'm worthy. I just must. Even though I started out on this journey, I didn't think I was. It must not have been the case. Pegged to succeed. Now let me address the part of the equation where you want appreciation from someone else. Okay, and how to feel worthy of a certain someone's appreciation. Oh man, or wanting somebody to appreciate you is how the question. How do you attract appreciation from others? That is something you need not be concerned with. If you're trying to micromanage a certain person, behaving a certain way, feeling a certain something about you, it may never happen. Don't waste your energy trying to get a certain person who is being chosen simply because they're in your line of sight, your eyesight. Okay, you see so little of your options on planet Earth. These only show you what you've manifested so far. But beyond that, in this time, in this space, there are more opportunities for love, romance, and all that juicy good stuff than you can comprehend. But now you've got your eyes on somebody and you want that person to feel a certain way. This is the Bermuda Triangle of manifesting. Sometimes it'll work, and sometimes it won't. You didn't sign up for sometimes. Okay? It might work. We're not going to exclude that person. But you need to drill down to truth and see your divine inheritance everywhere. Know that your thoughts become things so you can have romance. You just cannot say who it's coming from. And when you start shining like that and stepping into your awesomeness, living the life of your dreams, and you've got career and work and hobbies and friends and service, all the cylinders are firing, the last thing you're going to care about is what some specific person happens to think of you. And by letting go of that, you radiate even brighter. And then, oh my gosh, you're going to be like the flame, and all the others are going to be like moths. And the right people who resonate with you in the right way at the right time, who would complement your awesomeness and take you to another level, are going to be attracted to you. And we're not going to exclude that person you want appreciation from. Okay, but when you're just radiating and emanating your awesomeness because of truth, you've drilled down to truth and you're not deluding yourself. And just because you feel uncomfortable or awkward or sometimes unworthy doesn't mean you are unworthy. People want that. Okay, and then the right person at the right time, which may be that person, will show up and be magnetized towards you. So I'm not saying write off relationships. I'm not saying dim your light. I'm just saying you can't make a certain someone fall in love with you. But when you fall in love with yourself and you're loving the journey and you begin to see you're worthy because the evidence is piling up, everyone's going to want that. Okay, and then you're going to be this magnet. Okay, now I'm starting to repeat myself. Just shine, shine, little bird, shine, spread your wings and soar. You're here to thrive. That's the reason for these sacred jungles of time and space. Thanks for asking these great questions. Tomorrow's Thursday. It'll be my last day of the week because I'm going to go to Disney World again on Friday. So post your question today, right now, down below. And or tell me where you're from. Tell me what made sense. Tell me what you like, what you don't like. Tell me how else I can deliver these tune-ups to be more impactful for you. Okay, tally-ho, amigos. And before I say goodbye, let me acknowledge some of the folks that are here. We've got Preshi, glad you're here. Mari, Posa, Butterflies in the House. Rebecca, Julie, Camille, welcome on Facebook. And Snow White Aquarian on Instagram. The Terrible Adventure on Instagram. I'm sure you mean that in a really good way, right? Koala Aloha, did I read that right? All right, Trisha, glad you're here. Everybody, hasta mañana. Te amo. Adios.